Now there is something called as pre-incrementation and post-incrementation. Let me show you something very interesting regarding C language. Please tell me what is the output of these statements, because these are very basic things. आप इसका आंसर इजीली दे सकते हैं. प्लीज टेल मी द आउटपुट ऑफ दीज स्टेटमेंट्स. इन सभी स्टेटमेंट्स का आउटपुट बताइए. 002 is a correct answer. What will happen in this case, that if I take a variable a which is having a value 0, so here I'm printing 0, and this is a post incrementation. That means I'm going to use this value first. I'm going to print this value as 0, and then I will change this value as 1. And when I do plus plus a, in this case first of all I'm going to increment this value to 2, and then I'm going to use this value as 2. Okay, so if you see the total output here, it is 002, and I believe all of you can easily tell me the answer. So it is 002. Now if I do something like this, if I do something more interesting in this, that I'm doing printf and then you will be surprised, the output is 434. The output is 434. How can the output will be 434? Let me do one more interesting thing here. Let me remove these three statements. अब मैं इसको रिमूव करता हूँ. नाउ थिंक अबाउट द आउटपुट कि अब आउटपुट क्या होना चाहिए. I made it much simpler. Can you tell me what is the output? देखो, if the statements are separated by commas, तो ये जो स्टेटमेंट है इसको हमने कॉमा से सेपरेट किया. दिस स्टेटमेंट्स आर सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमास. So if these statements are separated by commas, then order of evaluation is not guaranteed. Evaluation is not guaranteed. What do you mean by order of evaluation is not guaranteed? Is basically this output is dependent on compiler. It is compiler dependent. If you execute this program on my machine, maybe you'll get a different output. If you execute the same program on different compiler, you will get a different output. इस सेम प्रोग्राम को अगर किसी और कंपाइलर पे एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे तो वहाँ पर आपके पास अलग आउटपुट आएगा, और मेरे कंपाइलर पर शायद आपको अलग आउटपुट मिलेगा, राइट? Because these statements are separated by commas. Whenever we have statements which are separated by commas, in that case the output is compiler dependent. All of you must be thinking in this way, sir, this is a variable a and the value of variable a is 0, so this should print 0 and this should print 0, so the value will become 1 and this should print 2, correct? So output should be 002. In that case you have thought कि सर जो values हैं they will be evaluated from left to right. जितनी values हैं वो लेफ्ट से लेकर राइट तक इवेलुएट होगी. बट अगेन वी आर नॉट गेटिंग द आउटपुट एज 002. इफ आई एग्जीक्यूट दिस इन दिस मैनर फ्रॉम राइट टू लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन, then what will happen? This value, initially the value of a was 0, this value will become 1 and then 1 will be printed, and then this value here 1 will be printed, and then this value will become 2 and here 2 will be printed. In that case output should be 211, correct? तो उस केस में आउटपुट क्या होना चाहिए आपके पास? 211. So first case में if you evaluate from left to right, the output is 002. If you evaluate from right to left, the output is 211. उस केस में आउटपुट जो है वो 211 होगा. But if you do something in this way, that first of all if I evaluate the middle statement, अगर सबसे पहले मैं बीच वाले statement को evaluate करता हूँ, in that case the value of a will become 1 and 0 will be printed. Then if I evaluate this statement, then 1 will be printed, the value of a will become again 1, and then if I evaluate this statement, so 2 will be printed, correct? So you can see there are 3 different outputs are possible. इसके अलावा भी और output possible है. There are different ways of execution of these statements. आप कैसे execute कर सकते हैं? सबसे पहले आप first को करें, फिर आप इसको execute करें, फिर इसको execute करें, या फिर सबसे पहले आप इसको करें, फिर इसको करें, और फिर इसको करें. In the same way, you can see there are many different execution orders are possible. Approximately how many orders are possible? There are 3 factorial orders are possible. So 6 different outputs are possible. इन सभी statements के लिए, इन statements के 6 अलग अलग outputs possible है. So the outputs that we evaluated are 002, 211 and 012. I think ऐसा कुछ हमने किया था, correct? So which is I think it is 102. So we have evaluated these outputs. But again, if you run this program, if you go compile and run, you will see the output is 212, इस समय जो आउटपुट आ रहा है वो आपका 212 आ रहा है. एंड हाउ कैन वी गेट आउटपुट एज 212? आपको 212 आउटपुट कैसे मिलेगा? सो हाउ कैन यू गेट इट? सो इफ यू हैव a प्लस प्लस एंड प्लस प्लस a, so what we have done in this case, if initial value of a was 0, अगर a की वैल्यू 0 थी तो आपको ये 212 आउटपुट कैसे मिला? 212 विच इज़ अगेन अ वेरी स्ट्रेंज आउटपुट, काफ़ी स्ट्रेंज है, राइट? If you evaluate these statements line by line, then you are getting 002 as output. But if I am evaluating all these statements in one single line, then I'm getting output as 212, because this output is compiler dependent. ये जो output है ये compiler dependent है. Whenever we have statements which are separated by commas, जो आपकी statements comma से separated है, the order of evaluation of this statement is not guaranteed. You might be getting different outputs on different compilers. आपको अलग अलग compilers में अलग अलग output मिल सकते हैं. Let me try and do this experiment. Let me try and copy this same program and I'll run in an online compiler also. That is for GCC. I think for online compiler you will get the same output. So here for this online compiler we are getting output as 212. Why? Because this online compiler is using GCC in the backend. And for my compiler also I'm using GCC. यहाँ पर भी मैं GCC यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. And in that online compiler also we are using GCC. ठीक है. Let me check if I have for C++. If I have Turbo C++, I can try and run the same program in Turbo C++ also. देख लेता हूँ. If I have Turbo C++, maybe I'll get a different output in Turbo C. So you can see in Turbo C the output is 211. तो Turbo C में आपका जो output है वो 211 है. Let me do a clear screen also. Can I do Control plus F9 now? Yes. So you can see in Turbo C what is the output we are getting? The output is 211. So I have the same program, exactly the same program, exactly the very same program. In Turbo C the output is 211. And if I run the same program in GCC here, in GCC the output is 212. So 212 जो है वो GCC में output है और Turbo C में output है आपके पास 211. So in both of these two compilers I'm getting a different output. In the same way, maybe if I try and execute the same program in a Apple computer, I mean on an Apple machine, and I will run the program, then you will get a different outputs, right? So ये जो आपके पास है, this is called a side effect of the programming language. This is side effect of the programming language. If you look at the PPTs that I sent you, उसमें आपके पास एक complete PPT है, complete chapter है. In this case, where we were discussing about the side effects. So यानी कि आप एक ही statement के अंदर you are trying to change the values as well as you are trying to use their values. आप उनकी values को change करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या फिर use करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, then you will get the side effects. Let me show you one more example here. So here integer b is equal to 6. ठीक है. Now tell me the output of these statements. The first statement is a less than b, a greater than b, a double equal to b. This is something that we have already done. In the same way, if I write this statement which is a single equal to b. Now think about the output. Okay, so logically what should be the output? सबसे पहले क्या करते हैं, let's comment this statement and we'll look at the first two statements first of all. ठीक है. So logically what should be the output? Here the value of a is 5, the value of b is 6. So in this case 5 is less than 6, so it should give us a value 1. This should give us a value which is 0, and this should give us a value 0. So the output should be 100 for the first statement, and it is perfectly fine. The output will be the same. आपका output change नहीं होगा. But in the second case, here the output should be 1, 0, and this is basically 6. So we should have an output which is 106. So from the first statement, the output should be 100. From the second statement, the output should be 106. But if you execute the program, let us see what is the exact output that you are getting. We are getting output as 006. We are not getting 106. आपके पास जो आउटपुट आ रहा है in reality, it is not 106, it is 006. आपके पास 106 आउटपुट नहीं आ रहा, you are getting the output as 006. Again, what is the reason why I am getting a 006? is because these statements are separated by commas and the order of execution is not guaranteed. यहाँ पर order of execution guaranteed नहीं है. So how can you get this output as 106? So what they have done is in these three statements, which is a less than b, a greater than b, and a single equal to b, what they have done is first of all they have evaluated this value. After evaluating this value, a will become 6 and b will also become 6. a की value भी 6 हो चुकी है और b की value भी 6 हो चुकी है. Now you can evaluate these values in any order. आप इन दोनों वैल्यूज को किसी भी ऑर्डर में इवेल्युएट करेंगे. You will always find that this output is 0 and this output is 0. So that is why the output is 0, 0, 6. ठीक है. We were thinking that it should evaluate from left to right or right to left. ऐसा नहीं है. The order of evaluation is not guaranteed whenever these statements are separated by commas. ठीक है. Let me show you one more interesting thing here. If I comment this line and if I uncomment this, now what should be the output again? So answer should be compiler dependent. जो output होगा यहाँ पर दोबारा से that is compiler dependent. Why? Because in the same statement we are trying to change their values as well as use this value. So if I execute this statement, so output is 016. तो जो output है यहाँ पर वो 016 है, which is very different from all of you. ठीक है. So what they have done in the order of evaluation, they have evaluated this statement first of all. सबसे पहले हमने इस statement को evaluate किया and then you can evaluate these statements in any order. इन सभी statements को आप किसी भी order में evaluate कर सकते हैं. So ऐसा नहीं है, it is not the case that we are evaluating left to right evaluate नहीं कर रहे हैं. It's more like that order in which these statements will be evaluated is dependent on the compiler. Some compilers will evaluate it left to right, some compilers will evaluate right to left, some compilers will execute the middle statement first and then the left statement and then the right statement. So if in examination you will get any question like this where we have a comma separated and in the same line we are using the value as well as we are changing the value. आप values को change भी कर रहे हैं और use भी कर रहे हैं. In that case यहाँ पर जो आउटपुट है वो कंपाइलर डिपेंडेंट होगा. येस, यू हैव टू चूज द आउटपुट एज कंपाइलर डिपेंडेंट. तो यहाँ पर जो आउटपुट आएगा वो कंपाइलर डिपेंडेंट रहेगा. ठीक है. सेम वन कंपाइलर वी एग्जीक्यूट ओनली इन वन मैनर. ठीक है. बट इफ़ यू डू डिफरेंट कंपाइलर्स तो उनका आउटपुट चेंज हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई एम यूजिंग टर्बो C++, the output will be different. If I am using GCC, the output will be different. If I am using Apple computers, Apple based systems or Macintosh, so in Mac you do programming in code, I don't know, I just forgot the name. So for Objective C to write Apple applications, तो यहाँ पर जो है in Mac you'll get a different outputs because these are three different compilers. So and all these compilers are basically dependent on different versions of C. So we have C11, we have C99, we have C89. Right, so because we have different versions of C language, that is why these compilers are basically following different versions and they will give us different outputs. So I have mentioned this something called as undefined behavior. Okay. So if you look at this program here, in this program we have taken the variable I which is equal to 1 and I have done I++ here, I have done I++ here and here it is I. Okay. So two statements, both of these two statements are post increment and this is I'm not incrementing anything. So for this program, if you compile this program in different machines, for example if I'm compiling this program in G++ on a Linux based machine, the output is 212. If I'm compiling the same program on a Linux based machine in Sun Studio, the output is 123. The same output, same program in this Sun operating system, the output is 213. The same program in Sun Studio C++ Sun operating system, the output is 123. Sun operating system G++, the output is 213. So even if you can see the platform is dependent, so here it is also G++ and here also it is G++, but this machine is Linux machine and this machine is your Sun operating system. ठीक है. तो Linux और Sun operating system maybe you can see the output is varying here. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पर जो output आ रहा है it is 213 and this output is 123. So यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है कि you are separating them with commas and you are changing the values and using the values in one single line. आप एक ही लाइन के अंदर values को change भी कर रहे हैं और एक ही लाइन के अंदर values को use भी कर रहे हैं. So in this case you will figure out that you are getting different outputs on different machine. ठीक है, fine. So you can also see the same, we are also using the same versions here. Here also on Linux machine I'm using Sun Studio I'm getting in the Linux machine. Here on Sun operating system I'm using Sun Studio C++. Here the output is 123, here also the output is 123. But in the first case, if I'm using G++ on Linux machine, it is 213, and G++ on Sun operating system, it is 123. तो आपके पास जो आउटपुट है, that you will get different outputs in different machines. Even if you tried the same program in Windows also, or if you try the same program in Turbo C++, so maybe you will get a different output. आप सेम प्रोग्राम को अगर टर्बो C++ में यूज़ करेंगे तब आपको शायद एक डिफरेंट आउटपुट आएगा, और विंडोज़ के अंदर भी आपको एक डिफरेंट आउटपुट आ सकता है. So what is this? So we'll get confused that which of these compilers is correct. इसमें से कौन सा compiler correct है? So basically all these compilers are correct, but this is basically an undefined behavior. Undefined, or you can say unspecified. What they have done is, when they have implemented the C programming, they have left some of the things as unimplemented. उन्हें कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिसको implement नहीं किया, ताकि the end user, the compiler which is going to implement it, they can do it by themselves. They wanted the C programming language to be very light. इसको बहुत light चाहते थे. They wanted it to be very light as well as very easy and simple. Right? They wanted to be very fast, very fast. So if they are going to have very less constructs here, काफ़ी कम constructs होंगे, then your programming language will become very very fast. ठीक है? So you can see and read the statement here. What is written? C standard leaves some behavior of many C constructs as undefined and some as unspecified to simplify the specification and allow some flexibility to implementation. ठीक है? So they allowed some flexibility and they wanted to simplify the specification. ठीक है? For example, in C the use of any atomic variables before it has been initialized yields an undefined behavior. And the order of evaluation of sub expression is unspecified. तो ये जो आपके पास है, this order of evaluation is unspecified. So you can see when we have separated this in commas, it is an unspecified behavior. Even if I do a divided by a plus plus, it is also an unspecified behavior. ये भी आपके पास एक unspecified behavior है. ठीक है? So in this case, the compiler do whatever is easiest and most efficient. On different machines, the compiler might behave differently because it will do whatever easiest and most efficient. So you can take it, you can read more about this undefined and unspecified behavior. I've already sent you this PPT. आपको मैं PPT already send कर चुका हूँ, तो यहाँ पर आप इसको और इसके बारे में स्टडी कर सकते हैं.